Jay Williams, should be a terrific game here tonight. From Bankers Life Fieldhouse, tonight it's the Indiana Pacers getting set to match up with the New Orleans Pelicans. The opening tip won by the Pacers as we get underway in downtown Indianapolis. Oh, nice find for the basket.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Ball to Favors. A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out. And a putback slam.
And I got a chance to hear a lot of the conversation at the bench. And one of the things they called out was owning the backboards. Looks like the message is really getting through.
Now pass stolen by the Pelicans.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
Ball. Miles Turner tips it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Won't go. Pelicans have the basketball. Ball. Miles Turner.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
The screen sets him up for two.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Holiday in possession. Looking to make something happen. To Favors. Holiday. Oh, good work to step in front. The pass taken away.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Ball into the front court. Down two. Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Finishing inside the paint on that one. Lonzo Ball with the rock to Holiday. Down low to Favors. Slam dunk, Derek Favors.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Screen coming. Oh, had him going there for a second. Nothing going here on that drive. Cashes in for two.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Ball with it up top. The score 10-8. To Favors. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
D. Favors may never become the star that some of us expected him to be for a guy taking 3rd overall in the 2010 NBA draft. But what he has done is build himself a very solid NBA career by being a strong, low-post presence.
Oh, Miles Turner, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Sometimes this can be the best thing for an offensive player who maybe hasn't found his rhythm yet. Don't let him get going.
Screen coming. Holiday to Ball. Has a look. Ball shot off the mark. To Turner. 4-3. Advantage to the D. Miles Turner, no good. To Ball. Drew Holiday, guarded by T.J. Warren. Count the bucket for 2.
The assist from number 2, Lonzo Ball.
I got ball. It's all me.
Here comes the screen. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Holiday controls the basketball. It's 14-12. No good. No daylight. Great defense.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
T.J. Warren at the line. 75% for his career. Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. Holiday in possession. He'll run the offense. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Here comes the screen. To Brogdon.
I told you the screen was coming.
Derek Favors able to recover with the block. It's Pelicans ball. Rejected.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
That one's going to be out of bounds. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Karis LeVert. Into the game for New Orleans, number 4, J.
Favors. A big finish at the rim.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Number 22,
To Turner. Taking advantage of the defender. Nice ball fake.
The offensive player. Know that big is coming again later.
Holiday to Favors. Redick. Shot clock winding down. Deep 2 there, won't go.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Here comes the screen. Oh, not a good pass as the Pelicans come up with it. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
It's Indiana basketball. Fires the three. Not that time. Probing the defense. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Beyond the arc for three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough two than a wide open.
Holiday controls the basketball. Down 6. Favors. On the Pacers come away with the steal. To Turner. Oh, Miles Turner. 3 for 4. Good start.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To Favors. Short jumper off the mark. Now pass stolen by the Pelicans. Holiday with a shot that won't fall. Nothing going here on that drive. New Orleans will take it up. Baseline drive, the shot won't fall.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
The Pacers with 4 to shoot. Here's a chance from long range. He made his first effort, but not that time. To Redick. Miles Turner rejects it. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
And throws it down.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Number 20, Doug McDermott.
Holiday to Redick.
Into the game for the New Orleans Pelicans. Number 55.
Holiday. Five to shoot for the Pelicans. Slams it home on the putback.
Ooh, establishing the glass early, but the defense has to be better at boxing out.
Pacers control.
Come on, you guys, over around the screen. You killing me.
Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Nope. First one does not go. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip.
Yeah, 2 points.
Indiana with the basketball. Lets it fly from long range. Yes.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Holiday at possession. Trailing by 10. Screen coming. Drew Holiday. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Screen coming. No, not a good pass as the Pelicans come up with it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
New Orleans going to take it up.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Time to shuffle things up. To Josh Hart. Miles Turner with the block. 4th this contest.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Favors can't get it to go.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
Desperation shot here from half court. First quarter's complete with the Pacers in the lead. Second quarter set to start. Neither team set the tone to start this one. Jay, do you expect that to change?
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast. And the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Pelicans basketball. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Going to launch beyond the arc, and he knocks it down.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days.
Ball with the basketball. Minute gone by in this second quarter. Here comes the screen. Holiday.
For Indiana.
Count it at the line. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Number 3, Josh Hart.
Knocked loose. Pacers have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
Okay, that time it was effective. But a really good defender will put that in their memory bank.
Lonzo with it. Now down 6. Gets a look. Can't hit.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
A drive baseline, but the shot won't go. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Oops, he missed the first one. Knocks down the second after missing the first.
You gotta get up on that.
Here comes the screen.
Big screen right there, big screen.
For 3, and he knocks it down, Jay.
And I don't know why the defense continues over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
To Josh Hart. Down low to Okafor. Slams it down.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
The shot denied by Okafor.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Now pass stolen by the Pelicans. Now ready to shoot at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
And he connects on the first free throw.
For the Indiana Pacers, number 33, Miles Turner. Entering the game for the Pelicans.
Able to convert on both free throws. Goes to the left side.
Screen, I got your help.
Lonzo Ball swats it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
I got ball.
To Turner.
I got ball. I got ball. I got ball. I got ball. I'm here.
Driving right to the basket. To Turner. With a drop step. That's no good.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Knocked loose. Terrific hustle. Ball stays in play. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Brogdon. Tough make through traffic.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Not that time. With the interception. Lonzo Ball brings it up the floor. Here comes the screen. Ah, rocking the rim.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
That is great vision to set it up. Got it.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Ball into the front court. Down 4. To Josh Hart. Gets to the basket and scores.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Brogdon. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Brogdon. From long range. That won't go. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Josh Hart at the line for 2 shots. A career 70% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. So he hits the first, misses the second. Over the line. Backcourt violation. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Number 10, Ian Clark.
Full throttle right to the basket for the deuce.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Brandon Ingram sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop.
Hey, lock up.
Favors. Terrific vision. Nice finish at the rim.
The assist from number 1.
Slam dunk, Malcolm Brogdon.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Holiday controls the basketball. His team up by 1. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. To Holiday. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
I'm here. I got ball. Here we go.
Brogdon. Oh, not a good pass as the Pelicans come up with it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Now a whistle, and Indiana is going to use a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
New Orleans has it to Favors. From the painted area, won't go down. Surveys the floor. To Turner. Miles Turner slams it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc, buries it on the catch and shoot.
And it just seems like the deep close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough two rather than an easy three.
Knocked loose, and that's going to get out of bounds, so it'll stay with New Orleans. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Number 1, T.J. Warren. Stepping in for the Pelicans. Number 2, Lonzo Ball.
Drew Holiday, defended by Warren. Has a chance. Shot by Holiday, no good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Won't go. To Holiday. Can't connect from inside.
Hey, you know this is lucky. Hey, watch this screen left.
Brandon Ingram pins it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Pelicans have the basketball. Shot from the lane won't go. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Rises for the slam.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Brogdon. Ball with it up top. Lead is 2. Baseline drive, but he can't finish.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
To Turner. No good. To Favors. Down the lane to lay it in.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Derek Favors with a piece.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Holiday to Ball. Runner here won't go down.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Five to shoot for Indiana. Derek Favors sends it away. Holiday with a shot that won't fall. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That's it. First half has come to an end. The Pelicans in front.
It's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. The Pelicans have the lead, but not by much. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. Have a look at the leading scorers for the New Orleans Pelicans. The Pacers are within striking distance at the half. And even though they don't have the lead, they're doing a great job of moving the ball around. They might find themselves on the winning end of the scoreboard if they can keep it up. These are the guys getting buckets for the Indiana Pacers.
Game track. Blocks.
After just 2 quarters, we've already seen so many blocks from each of these squads. I'm loving how aggressive the players have been on defense. What you're seeing in these highlights will make any defensive-minded coach proud, like Chuck Daly.
Player of the half.
Derek Favors is up in the air swatting shots. When he's not doing that, he's down on the floor making steals. Who wouldn't be impressed by a first half like that?
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
It's Pelicans ball. Favors. Trying to cash in. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
And, Ed, that's what you see this defense doing. They're capitalizing on the momentum gained from getting a multitude of stops defensively.
Good look that time, but off the mark. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Missed it at the line. Here comes the screen.
Screen right, screen right, screen right.
Derek Favors. Huge block. Couldn't keep it in. Off Derek Favors. Brogdon.
Hey, kick me the ball.
Now pass stolen by the Pelicans.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
To Holiday. Oh, the pass stolen by Indiana. 4-3. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
But it was how he created the shot. As he moved without the ball, bang, that's how he set it up.
Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
Clean up in aisle 4. Repeat, clean up in aisle 4. If there's anyone from the weak side that wants to participate in this game defensively, please raise your hand.
Yes, And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Sabonis trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 72%. Got it. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Tie ball game. Make this possession count.
He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. Has a look. Deep two there. Won't go.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Look, do I love the versatility offensively of Sabonis? Yes. Well, let me tell you why I love even more. Sometimes you need somebody who just gives a hard screen. Somebody to put the defender right on their back. Send a message. That's what Sabonis brings to the table.
Holiday. Able to convert inside.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Pick.
To Turner.
That's short.
Shot from in close, no good. Ball with the basketball. Our score all even in this third quarter. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen. Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Brogdon. To Turner. Derek Favors. Tips it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Turner. Oh, he blocked it.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
That's a 24-second violation. Holiday. Gets it to go, and the foul.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. Pacers with the possession. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. To Redick. Has a chance. J.J. Redick. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
I mean, this is something everybody can relate to in their lives. It's happened to me while doing broadcasts as well. Sometimes you're physically there, but mentally you're nowhere to be found. We obviously saw one of those same things happen on the court.
Time for some new personnel into the game.
Number 2, Lonzo Ball.
To Brogdon. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Hey, watch the screen left.
The Pacers with 4 to shoot. Shot clock violation. Miles Turner snatching it out of the air. Ooh, 5 now.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
To Turner. And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Substitutions, Indiana.
New Orleans will take it up. Holiday on the Pacers come away with the steal.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Holiday in possession. The lead stands at 9. To Josh Hart. Down low to Okafor. Finish that.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Nothing going here on that drive. Good. Off a spin.
Come on, somebody tell me when he added that to his arsenal.
It's Indiana basketball. The pass set it all up.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Holiday controls the basketball. It's a 9-point lead. To Josh Hart. Fires the 3. Hart can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Redick. New Orleans down to 4 in the shot clock. Trying to cash in. He connects. Had all the time in the world. Too easy.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. keep digging.
And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Knocks down the first. Two for two on that trip. To Holiday. And the finish at the rim.
We used to hear that saying all the time, a two is a two, keep it moving. No, a two isn't a two. It can be a dagger sometimes when the defense has mental lapse like that. He deflates the energy of the D by making easy lays.
Here comes the screen. Out of bounds. Last touch by Doug McDermott. Holiday in possession. It's an 11-point game. Hart to Holiday. Runner's good there.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Beyond the arc for three. And it's Hart there to clear the rebound. Holiday controls the basketball. His team on top by 13. Reddick to Holiday. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Pacers control. The screen sets him up for two.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Oh, the pass stolen by Indiana. Shot from the lane won't go. Great feed. And counted at the rim. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Oh, the Pacers come away with the steal. The drive right to the basket. Five to shoot for Indiana. Cruises inside for two.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Driving right to the basket. And scores. Strong take.
The defense needs to be in more of a stance and react better. A player with that kind of NBA talent level will get to the rim every time with moves like that.
Lets it fly from long range. Not done yet. Knocked loose. Pacers come up with it. Turns and slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. To Holiday.
Subbing in for New Orleans, number 1.
To Reddick. To Holiday. Nice pass to set things up.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
To Holiday. Fires the three. Off the mark. No good. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Holiday. A drive, but he can't get it to go. A shot at the buzzer. That's the end of the third quarter. The Pelicans own a sizable lead. So the Pacers with the basketball to start the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
To Favors. To shoot for the Pelicans. Holiday. And it's Warren with the rebound. And the basket good at the rim.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Going to launch beyond the arc. It's good. That's the shot they wanted him to take.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listened to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Now ready for a couple of free throws.
If the game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that, you want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Lonzo Ball at the line. First try, no good. Missed the second. 0 for 2. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Add 2 points to the board.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. New Orleans going to take it up. Drew Holiday picked up by T.J. Warren. Nothing going here on that drive. It goes down.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Can't miss those. Holiday in possession. Lead stands at 7. To Reddick. Screen coming. Knocked loose. Easy pass to the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy.
Ball brings the rock up court. On the pass, stolen by Indiana.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Oh, he had him there for a second. For 3, off the iron, no good. To Ball, couldn't keep it in. Off Lonzo Ball. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Subbing in for Indiana, number 33, Miles Turner.
Oh, I've been waiting for this matchup. Here, come left.
Five on the shot clock. Has a look. Off the mark. Derek Favors able to recover with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Derek Favors rejects it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
I got the mismatch.
He gets it.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
And look out. Big finish at the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Turner. Derek Favors with the block. Incredible. 6 tonight.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Pelicans basketball. Holiday. To Ball. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Lonzo Ball at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He struggled so far. The free throw is good. Finishing off the three-point play. The lead grows to 12.
D up, baby. Hey, watch this screen left.
Here comes the screen. Derek Favors swats it. Scooped up. Going the other way. New Orleans has it. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Lonzo Ball has got 2 shots coming. He struggled so far. First one, count it. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Off the assist.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Number 11, Drew Holiday.
To Turner. Stuffs it down with authority.
There's something to be said about a guy that can make the game easier for everybody else on the court. We call that dropping dimes, very similar to the way I'm dropping nuggets on this broadcast.
Holiday controls the basketball. The lead stands at 9. A shot no good there for Ingram.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Pelicans have the basketball. And scores.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Brogdon. Derek Favors sends it away. Turnover gives them the possession. Over to the right side. To Favors. From the outside, no good. To Turner. Derek Favors pins it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Slam dunk, Derek Favors.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Nothing going here on that drive. Count the basket at the rim.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
To Favors. Missed a wide open look. To Brogdon. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. And that one is out. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Number 4, J.J. Redick.
Runner here won't go. Here comes the screen. To Turner. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
So much about passing is about the pace of the pass. Sometimes you need to dart the pass through the gap. Other times you need to have a feathery touch where you can loft the ball up for your player to dunk the ball. That pace is everything in this game.
And the finish, slam dunk.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Holiday in possession. Up 5. Favors. And count the basket inside.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Indiana with the basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. Screen coming. To Brogdon. From the painted area, won't go down. To Redick. Holiday, work it down to Favors. Throws it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand.
I got him. Here we go. Here we go.
That's rebounded by New Orleans. Oh, and the Pacers come away with the steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Screen coming. To Turner. Oh, he had it. Holiday controls the basketball. The lead is 11. Short jumper off the mark. And he finishes at the rim.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Redick with it. It's a 9-point lead. And the nice finish at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Turner. Had a good look there, but it's no good from long range. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's good D. Shot no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there. Utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
J.J. Redick looking good. 4 for 5. Pacers with the possession. And he's going to the free throw line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
First one goes down. And gets both to drop at the line. To Ball. Oh, emphatic slam. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Nothing going here on that drive. Lays it up and in.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Knocked loose. Pacers have it. shot from the lane won't go. It's the Pelicans who come away with the victory as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Pelicans almost let this one get away from them, but they managed to get the victory. The defense in this matchup was outstanding. When they weren't blocking shots, they were making steals, and it all came to... That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.